Back here at Willie Acres Arena, James Parker, Nathan Bush with you as we're ready for the tip between the Wildcats and the Miners.
Big fight feeling here tonight.
It is.
If I can put it into pro wrestling terms, big fight feel. Because we talk.
You kind of have that pro wrestling term down. I mean, you hold that show that does so well on Sunday nights.
We
the
got
worldview of wrestling.
Hey, we had a good time Sunday night. You should have came up.
I should have.
We had all kinds of wings. It was a good night.
Good rumble.
It was actually.
It was.
Enjoyed it.
Early to jump as they'll tip it back to Garrett Williamson. The Wildcats control the tip. They'll move from left to right across your radio dial and internet feed here on WVOW and Video Productions. Man-to-man defense for the Miners. Williamson lobbed to Early. Layup good. And that's the way Early starts his night, on a lob from Williamson to Early. Early wanted to dunk. Clapped his hands in frustration, but the Wildcats take a 2-0 lead.
That was designed,
yeah,
that
absolutely.
play. That was supposed to happen.
Roll here as May has it, swings it across to Jackson. Jackson trying to give it off to Hatfield. Cook with good defense on him. Jackson now trying to at the top of the key. He'll hand it off. Miners numbers difficult to see from far away at times. Josh Wellman had it, now over to Hatfield. Drew with it. Thought about the step-back jumper. Now gives it off to Jackson. Swings to the left side as Colton Blankenship will drive. Step-back jumper, no good off the back rim. Rebound skied for by Glick. And here come the running Wildcats. Early with it. Swings. Williamson drives right baseline. Up and under move. Off balance. No good. Rebound underneath by Wellman. As Hatfield will push it up the left side of the floor for the Miners. Hatfield, good move in space. Floater in the lane. Back rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Cook. And the Wildcats have a little bit of a fast break option. Early for three. Front rim. No good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Wellman for the Miners.
Early wanted that one so bad.
You can tell he's playing with a little bit extra energy here tonight. 6:30 to go here in the first. 2-0, Logan leads. Hatfield with it, right side guarded by Cook. He'll get a screen. Hatfield curls. Good defense by Noah Cook with the steal, and now Early up ahead with it. Early splits two defenders, goes in, lost it going up. It'll stay with Logan though.
And you saw James there. What you saw was Noah Cook fight around the top of that screen with Logan in man-to-man. He knows he can't go under. If he goes under, that's going to leave Drew Hatfield open for a jumper, and he was able to get in the passing lane.
Early jumper off the inbound play, good. Early with 4 points, the only 4 in the game. He needs 10 now to break Paul Williamson's record.
You think he don't know how many he needs?
Oh, he
you
definitely
can see it.
knows.
He wants it.
Mingo with the basketball. May swings it across to Hatfield, left wing extended. He looks, finds Blankenship off a screen. Now top of the key, he'll pull it back. Blankenship drives, still driving, left side, swings it back outside to Jackson, and Hatfield will reset.
Good defense there by the Wildcats.
5:45 to go here in the first quarter. Hatfield swings it across now. Jackson, top of the key, extended. They are doubling and know exactly where Drew Hatfield is at all times. Gets a little space there, dribbles inside, goes up over Early, couldn't get the friendly roll, and it gets to Noah Cook, and he is pushed. And it'll be our first foul of the game. It'll be on the Miners as Cook got the rebound and then was pushed by, I believe, Justin May.
And that was really good defense from the Wildcats, James. I think you're seeing them switch at the right times. You're seeing them find their man, stay with them, and communicate.
They actually call that foul on Wellman. Cook, three from the left corner. Banks off the glass, no good. Rebound controlled by May, and here come the Miners with the ball. Left
you like
side.
that? You like that shot from Cook, though?
You do. May, three on the way. That one's all short. Barely grazes the net. Goes out of bounds, as you can hear the chants from the Logan Lunatics.
They'll let you know when you miss.
For sure.
They're good at that.
5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Logan a 4-0 lead. Glick with it, right corner, gives it off to Early. Early guarded by Hatfield. Early drives, kicks in the corner. Williamson left baseline drive, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Early, tips it, couldn't control it, tips it back outside to Cook. Now Williamson head fake, steps inside on the left corner, is good.
Nice mid-range jump shot by Williamson, uses the pump fake, makes a man fly by, steps in for the nice mid-range jump shot.
6-0, Logan leads, 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Good defense from the Cats so far. May
about the best I've seen them play all year on defense outside of the Chapmanville game.
Wellman swings it across, up top to Blankenship, now over to May. May guarded by Glick. Logan really denying passing lanes. That one goes off the fingertips of Hatfield out of bounds, and Logan forces another turnover.
Noah Cook, when his mind is where it is right now, he can be the best defender in possibly this region, maybe even the state. He is that good on defense.
4-minute mark, and we now see Devin Hatfield at the scores table to check in. Early with it, right wing. Logan a 6-point lead. Gets a screen, picks up his dribble. Swing pass goes off the hand. Cook saves it. Gives it off to Hayner. Hayner now with it. Dribbles in on Jackson. Shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped, and will go to the Miners, as we'll see the younger Hatfield check in for the first time tonight.
That's a tough shot there from Hayner. He gets into the paint, but he draws a double team, goes up and tries to just flick it off the glass. Didn't happen there.
And Hayner tried to make something happen there.
Yeah.
In the pace of this game, that's not a needed shot right now. You could kind of feel this is going to be a low-scoring game here tonight, and they say Hatfield walked there. So that's 3 straight turnovers now for the Miners in their last 3 offensive possessions.
And the Wildcats are just up in the Miners' grill absolutely and completely, trying to slow their offense.
6-0, 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. Early with it, drives inside, goes between 3 defenders, gets the left-hand layup to go.
Wow. Early just goes in, takes on nearly the whole team, and I thought a good no call by the officials there.
8-0, Logan leads. Hatfield guarded by Cook. Gives it off to Devin Hatfield now, who's guarded by Jaron Glick. Devin will drive. Swings it back outside to his older brother, left wing extended. He'll dribble to the top of the key. Step back 3 on the way for Drew, no good. Rebound underneath by Hayner. He's able to fight off 2 defenders and now gets it across to Williamson, who'll bring it up the floor. Williamson in the corner to Glick. Pull-up jumper for Jaron is good.
And there's a timeout by Mingo Central.
10-0 Logan lead, 30-second timeout, and Nathan, Logan playing some of their best basketball, especially on the defensive end we've seen this year.
Absolutely. They are just bodying up, running this man-to-man defense, and they're doing it right, James. They're communicating. You can't run man-to-man without successfully switching. They are switching perfectly. Early has been in the paint, barking out orders. He is telling guys where to go and what to do, like a floor general would do. He has had his guys ready to go here on this end of the court. They're switching. They're playing excellent defense so far.
As we'll see some substitutions for the Wildcats as Carson Kirk checking into the game. Cameron Hensley into the game as well, along with Aiden Slack. So Williamson and Early, the only 2 starters on the floor right now for the Wildcats. This very deep bench for Logan, and still a young team.
Very young.
Blankenship, corner 3 for Hatfield is good. That's the younger version of the Hatfield brothers. Devin gets Mingo Central on the board early. They're going to call him with a charge, but the first move was fantastic.
Yeah.
Just couldn't sit still with that jump stop and made some contact before he went up.
You can't tell me that Mingo Central hasn't talked to Drew and Devin Hatfield about some of Early's tendencies.
Devin with it for the Miners, brings it up the floor, guarded by Carson Kirk. 10-3, Mingo Central trails Logan by 7. As we'll see Blankenship with it in the left corner. Gets a screen, good roll there, and just a little miscommunication as it almost looked like Wellman wasn't expecting the ball.
Yeah, he rolled very well to the basket and really should have had a layup.
Hensley drives in, gets contact, loses it, still on the ground, goes right to Drew Hatfield, up ahead to Colton Blankenship. Blankenship, finger roll lay in is good.
And notice when Noah Cook's out of the game, the Hatfield brothers have been able to kind of step it up and find their place now. Cook was smothering them on defense when he was in.
1:45 to go here in the first quarter of play. Logan 10, Mingo 5. Early with it. Elbow. Gets it in the corner. Slack 3 on the way. It's short, no good. Rebound Jarius Jackson underneath. And here comes Drew Hatfield with it. Drew over to Devin. Devin left side behind his back. Now will dribble toward the left baseline. Now we'll swing it back up top as Mingo Central will reset. Wellman back over to Devin Hatfield. Guarded by Slack. Devin pulls it back outside to reset even more. Now he'll drive in. Shot up. Good. Nice layup there by Hatfield. Just got it up off of his hip almost, Nathan, to make it a 3-point lead for the Wildcats.
Wasn't a bad wasn't bad defense from Logan, just a good shot. They're
early,
triple
teaming early. They call a foul finally. He'll stay on the floor, but early drawing a crowd now after he picked up 6 early points. 8 points away from breaking Paul Williamson's record. But he is getting a lot of attention now as Justin May checking back into the game for the Miners.
Well, basically what Mingo Central's doing is they're saying, all right, Early, go ahead. We're gonna stop you. We're going to make one of these young guys beat us out here because you think you're dealing with at least nothing other than freshmen and sophomores right now on the
Williamson, 3, right corner is good. There's exactly what you mentioned.
And Williamson's one of those guys that can do just that.
13-7, Logan leads. Kick out, Jackson 3, left side is good. So Jarius Jackson answers with a 3 of his own, 13-10.
If that young man gets going, Logan's going to have their hands full. That is a good shooter and a very good ball player.
We'll see Logan hold here as they'll weave up top to try to kill some clock. 22 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
No need to get in a big hurry.
And Williamson with it, almost stolen. It's deflected by Drew Hatfield. It's Hatfield, good defense there early now with it, 11 seconds. Early pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound tipped around, goes to Drew Hatfield, 5 seconds to go. Drew up the floor with it. Kicks it out. Devin, long 3 at the buzzer, front of the rim, no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Logan jumped out to an early 10-0 lead. Mingo Central has fought back. Logan leads 13-10 after the first quarter of play. Nathan and I will return right after this. You're listening to Logan Wildcat basketball action right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
Tanya Crubb, Director of Acute Inpatient Rehab, Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wright, surgical podiatrist from Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you.
I'm Romel Mitchell, Executive Secretary, Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you.
Thank you for trusting your care at
Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you.
Peyton, what are we doing here?
Welcome to Peytonville. Nationwide helps protect everything you see in here, Brad. Every family, every business, even Mrs. Hoffman's dream of retiring to become a yoga instructor.
Oh, they have backstories.
Here, I got more to show you.
Back here at Willie Akers Arena, James Barker, Nathan Bush, 13-10. Logan, a 3-point advantage as we see the starters back in for the Wildcats here to start the second quarter. Logan again led 10-0, and then Mingo Central has roared back here. Jumper from May, got the bucket, got the roll, and now it's a 1-point lead.
He had every part of the rim to get it, but it fell in.
Early with it, high screen from Williamson. Williamson curls, 3, no good, and it goes out of bounds. And now Logan looking a little flustered here on the offensive end as we look at our All-State good hands replay there. As a great pass from Drew Hatfield to find May there on the left baseline to get Mingo within 1.
Yeah, that was a nice-looking play from the Miners. Now they have a chance to take the lead.
Hatfield with it, over to Jackson. Jackson dribbles back up top. Left side over to Devin. He got some space. He'll shoot the 3. Rattles out, no good. Early the rebound. Early brings it up the floor. 1-point lead for the Cats. Early drives in, kicks it in the corner. 3 for Glick on the way, no good. Rebound Hayner. So an offensive board for the Wildcats keeps the possession down on this end.
Starters are back in for the Wildcats now.
Glick with it, gets it to Early. Early guarded by Drew Hatfield. He'll drive baseline. Picks up his dribble, skip pass, Noah Cook, 3 from the left side, no good. And Early got undercut there, no call. As Hatfield finds a streaking Blankenship, just misses the layup though, as Hayner able to corral the rebound. And they're just a layup away from Mingo Central taking their first lead of the game.
They're going to look back on that and wish they could have that one back.
Early, top of the key, pulls for 3. No good. Back rim. Another offensive rebound. This time Noah Cook. Elbow jumper. No good. Rebound from Hatfield. Right now Logan cannot buy a bucket on the offensive end.
They're doing everything right. Even getting offensive rebounds. Just can't get one to go in.
Blankenship with it. Gives it off to Jackson on the left side. Jackson dribbles back to the top of the key. 5:55 to go here in the first half. Step back jumper for Drew Hatfield is good, and Mingo Central takes their first lead of the game. That's Drew Hatfield's first bucket of the game.
Yeah, and that was a nice take from Hatfield. So he got one-on-one coverage, just step back, knocked it down.
Williamson kicks it out. Glick, three on the way, no good. Rebound, Noah Cook picks up his dribble, left corner, inside of Hayner. Good move in the post for Mitchell Hayner. He gets his first bucket of the game. Logan retakes a 1-point lead.
Quick update, Chapmanville and Scott are tied at 8 at the end of the first quarter.
That's a big rivalry, big matchup, and a tough place to play.
Is that a football game? 8-8, man, what a low-scoring defensive affair.
Blankenship with it. Mingo Central trying to answer back here. May swings it over to Devin Hatfield, gets a screen, thought about the shot, drives in, fadeaway jumper at the foul line, no good. Rebound to Williamson, and he'll push it up the floor. Early has it. Early drives in, and I call that an offensive charge only because he turned that shoulder, Nathan.
Yeah. If he hadn't have turned the shoulder, they wouldn't have called that an offensive foul. But Early turned the shoulder, looked like he pushed off, and because of that, the referees whistled the foul. Early's frustrated right now.
Yeah, he is frustrated. He got 2 fouls now here at the 5-minute mark. We may not see him until the second half. The question is, what does Mingo Central do to try to gain the advantage now that Early's out of the lineup?
With Early out of the lineup now, Mingo Central's got to go at Logan as hard as they can, and this is where you're going to have to see Noah Cook and some of those veterans on this Wildcat squad step up.
Out of bounds. It will go back to the Miners. We see Slack into the game as well as Hensley for the Wildcats. It's Hatfield dribbles to the right side, far corner at half court, guarded by Cook. Gives it off to Blankenship, and right now Stan Elkins Ball Club just content to kind of ride out the storm here.
I'll tell you what, they were close to 5.
And they did. They finally called it right before the foul. They called a 5-second violation. Blankenship couldn't get rid of the ball in time.
And that right there, James, is a lot of people, they like to argue about should high school basketball have a shot clock, and to me they kind of do. If you can get up and play defense on a guy, then that exactly is a shot clock.
Hensley with it, top of the key, swings it across to Williamson, right side. Hayner with it, foul line. Good move, drives in, shot.
Oh!
They count the basket. Great play by Mitchell Hayner.
And Stan Elkins doesn't like it. He thought Hayner traveled, but that was just a good take and make from Hayner as he had the 2 steps, went up and shot, as you'll see on video productions on the replay here. And he goes in, drives, takes on 2, up, finishes with the right hand.
So Hayner at the line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, and does. He has 5 now, all coming here in the second quarter. Logan back to a 4-point lead, 18-14, 4:10 to go.
Logan, if they can extend this lead with Early on the bench, that would be huge for them.
Hatfield with it, drives in, blocked from Hayner as he came off and got some help defense. Now Devin Hatfield drives. He was blocked by Hensley, but he's fouled by Slack on the body, and that will send Devin Hatfield to the line to shoot 2.
In the student section, letting it be known that Drew Hatfield got swatted.
Hatfield makes the first.
We'll try and keep you up to date tonight on the Chapmanville-Scott game. That's huge matchups around the section. As we're getting close to that time of year, we're about a month away.
Man, when you start to see February inch closer on your calendar, you know you're close to tournament time. Hayner with it, right corner, looks inside to Slack, kicks it back outside to Cook. Williamson left side now with it. Jump stop, skip pass over to Hayner. Corner right, 3, good. 3 for Hayner, who has stepped up in a big way right now here in the second quarter, Nathan.
Yeah, he's done a great job as he went off a screen and found his spot, and there's a shot.
Drevin Hatfield, missing the fadeaway jumper, and Logan a 5-point lead, trying to make it more here. Slack drives in, goes up, gets blocked by Jackson, rebound to Blankenship. Here come the Miners. Blankenship lost it, though, an easy steal for Slack. It was sitting right there for him at about half court.
Yeah, that one had a bow on it. He may have went over and back there. That was close.
It was close. Logan with the possession and with the lead. 21-16. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and will go to the Miners as Garrett Williamson thought it went off a Mingo Central player. He could have grabbed it, chose not to, and the call goes to Mingo Central.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't get Cameron Hensley for going over the back there on the attempted rebound, but Mingo gets the ball nevertheless.
Blankenship drives, double team, blocked by Williamson.
Williamson is getting up on defense, and he's getting on that right hip of every Mingo Central player and trying to force them to go to their left with their off-dominant hand.
Hatfield with it. He stubbed a finger.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you can tell he is in some pain.
That hurts.
That does. He'll drive in, shot up off the glass, good, as Hatfield really in some pain there. That's his second field goal of the night. 4 points for Drew Hatfield. Hensley takes it in. You may see an injury timeout here. It's Stan Elkins. He'll take a full timeout. So full timeout on the floor will do the same. Logan a 5-point lead over Mingo Central, 23-18. Be back after this. You're listening to Logan Wildcat basketball action right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
Law Office is a local firm located at 36 Adams Street in Chapmanville. Rob Kinzel has been practicing law in Logan County for over 15 years and is dedicated to providing quality legal representation for personal injury, criminal defense, and family law for individuals and families throughout southern West Virginia. Call Kinzel Law Office today to set up your free consultation. Rob Kinzel, quality legal services close to home.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Welcome back to Willie Acres Arena. 5-point lead for the Wildcats, 23-18. As Drew Hatfield comes out of the timeout. Okay, probably just a stove finger.
Those stove fingers make you feel like you've broke your hand,
yes, they do. And they're swollen for 2-3 days.
Oh,
they don't get over. You don't get over them very quickly. Blankenship gives it off to May. May, top of the key, looks. Dribbles now, trying to find somebody open to give the basketball to, and finally gives it across to Devin Hatfield. Hatfield wants a screen, gets a double screen there, and now still with the basketball, trying to find some room to work.
Now he's got Cameron Hensley on him after the switch there.
Good defense here for Logan. It's been a defensive game. Drew Hatfield with it. Double team, gives it across to May. May kicks it out, almost stolen by Slack, though. Great read by Aiden Slack. Knew that Devin Hatfield was in that corner.
Yeah, made the right play, just couldn't hold on to the ball, but now Mingo Central has to reset.
Skip pass up top to Jackson. Drew Hatfield with it. Gets it in the lane, stole it away. Good read there by Williamson to get a hand on it. Hayner picks up the steal. Hayner up ahead with it. Swings it to Williamson. He'll get into the paint. Spin move. Back outside. Noah Cook. Long three. Rattles out. No good. Rebound by Blankenship. 1:15 to go. Logan a 5-point lead. 23-18.
Now Mingo Central's going to try and slow it down again. And this Logan team, James, you can see they have very high basketball IQs, these guys.
Drive in by Devin Hatfield is good. Devin with now 8 points on the evening, cutting the Logan lead to 3. 23-20, under a minute to go here in the first half of play.
And again, if Logan can somehow get this to the half with more than a 1-point lead, they will have done their job here.
Good move by Hayner. Count the basket as he's able to muscle his way into the block and get the layup to go. Hayner with 10 now here, all coming in the second quarter.
And Mitchell Hayner, somebody made him mad. He's been down there just taking care of business. He got right underneath on the post and just went up and made it, and then misses the free throw, unfortunately.
Logan a 5-point lead. And steal there by Cook. Good read, layup. Couldn't get it to go. As Blankenship gets the rebound, up ahead now to Drew Hatfield. He'll drive in, floats one to Jackson. Jackson head fakes, back outside. Hatfield 3 on the way, front rim no good. Rebound fought for on the ground, about 2 or 3 bodies. And now you can see Zach Green telling Garrett Williamson, slow it down. We'll play for one shot here with 12 seconds to go in the first half.
At worst, Logan gets out of here with a 5-point lead at halftime, and they did it mostly without Early. They actually extended the lead.
3 for Hayner, no good. Rebound tipped around. Slack had it, and that'll do it here for the first half of play. A defensive contest for both clubs as we head into the break, but Logan holds a 5-point lead over Mingo Central, 25-20. Nathan and I are going to step aside for a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll have some scoring as well as some analysis from Willie Acres Arena between Logan and Mingo Central. You're listening to Logan Wildcat basketball action right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
You're 70 pounds St. Bernard puppy, and my lack of impulse control is about to become your problem.
No, come on. I saw you eating poop earlier. My focus is on the road, and that's saving me cash with DriveWise.
We wake up each morning, eager to share our passion. We work all day with purpose to build inspired relationships with our guests, our crew, and our neighbors. We're filled with pride at the end of the day, knowing that we've made a difference. Steak Escape Sandwich Grill.
Back here at Willie Acres Arena, James Parker, Nathan Bush, as Logan, a 25-20 halftime lead here from Willie Acres Arena. Early only 6 points in the first half of play. He needs 8 now to break the boys' record here at Logan High School to surpass Paul Williamson. But really, it was Mitchell Hayner taking over in the second quarter for the Logan Wildcats. 10 points for Hayner in that corner that has kind of given Logan this 5-point lead, because we saw Mingo Central go down 10-0, Nathan, and then all of a sudden Mingo Central stormed back in, actually took a 1-point lead at some point in the second quarter of play.
Well, on offense, James, it's been a lot of Mitchell Hayner, and of course David Early got going early on really well. He started off with really hot until Mingo Central just decided to throw 3 guys at him. The guy, though, to me that's been super important in this ball game has been Noah Cook. Noah Cook on defense has been given the job, and it's unenviable, of trying to guard Drew Hatfield. Now, that's a guy that's hard to slow down. But Noah Cook, when he's in the game, Drew Hatfield has not been able to get that normal fast start that he's so known for, or to get those wide open shots. He's knocked down a few, but Noah Cook's done a good job of slowing him down, kind of like he did with Andrew Scholl in the Chapmanville game. To me, Noah Cook is really the reason why Logan is leading here at the half.
A good defensive performance from both clubs so far here tonight. Both leading scorers being held under double digits so far here tonight. Drew Hatfield only with 4 points tonight for Mingo Central. The leading scorer for the Miners is Devin Hatfield, who has 8 points here tonight so far. Again, Hayner with 10 points to lead all scorers for the Wildcats. Garrett Williamson with 5 points, Darren Glick with 2, Cameron Hensley with 2, and again, David Early with 6 points. For Mingo Central, Jarris Jackson with 3 points, Drew Hatfield with 4, Colton Blankenship with 2, Justin May with 2, and again, Devin Hatfield to lead the Miners with 8 points tonight. Buddy League night here for the Logan Wildcats as we see the Logan Buddy League come across the floor. And at one point in time, Nathan, those players back in the locker room were all members of the Logan Buddy League system.
The Buddy League system, James, has been a great system for many, many years. See a lot of great people coaching these teams. Not as many teams as there used to be, unfortunately, but still, you know, it's great to see that these kids are getting to enjoy the game of basketball from such a young age and grow up loving it. I'll be honest, I didn't get to play a lot of Buddy League growing up. I was involved in so many other activities that I just didn't get to play. I played 1 year but, man, did I enjoy it. And Buddy League was so much fun, and I really learned a lot. And these aren't professional coaches. These aren't guys that are getting paid. These are volunteers. These are parents, and they do a great job, and they deserve to be commended.
They do. A lot of successful players have come through the Logan Buddy League system. As
Stevie Browning,
one of them. Yeah. And you'll see David Early maybe go somewhere here next fall.
He's going somewhere. We don't know where. But, I mean, you see it all the time, James. You see it. And even when we used to play those pickup games, you get a good pickup game going, you'd see guys that were just so good just come out there and play. Not me or not you, no offense. But, somebody's got to play center on the 2-3 zone, right?
I don't know if you've ever seen me play basketball, but I trust your judgment.
But no, it's great to see these Buddy League players, though, because what you're seeing right now is you're seeing guys walk out onto the court, and you'll probably see about 15 of them in Wildcat uniforms here in about 10 years.
Yeah, it's awesome that they honor them. They're having a pizza party for them back in the cafeteria after the game. So
do VOW and Video Productions crew get invited to the pizza party? I mean, come on, man.
Well, I think that needs to be a stipulation in our contracts moving forward.
Yeah, really. We need to get a union.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's time now for the Logan Regional Medical Center keys to the second half, considering that I forgot to do them before the game. So we'll go ahead and do the Logan Regional Medical Center keys to the second half. Don't forget the key to your health care is with Logan Regional Medical Center, offering care from every stage of life, from the Women's Center to pediatrics and primary care physicians. Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you. Nathan, keys for the Wildcats in the second half.
Well, if the Wildcats want to get out of the second half with a win, they've got to continue to play well on the defensive end. They've done a good job so far. They've really limited Drew Hatfield. They got to find somebody to put on Devin Hatfield to slow him down, because Devin Hatfield's been the guy they haven't been able to really slow down too much. And I think what they need to do is they need to start just knocking down shots. They've done everything right. They've had good offensive rebounding. They've done good in defense. They've done great in transition. They've had good-looking shots. Haven't taken many bad shots. It's just they're not falling. If Logan can start knocking down their jumpers, and when good shooters keep shooting, they eventually go in. And Logan starts making shots and continues their defensive pressure, they should get out of here with a win.
Yeah, you saw that last night. Buddy Hill goes off in the fourth quarter. I had to bring it up.
Why'd you got to bring that up? Why you got to bring that up?
Good shooters keep shooting. Buddy Hill.
That was a lane violation on De'Aaron Fox.
Oh no!
It came out officially on ESPN. I got it screen capped right here. It even says it right here. The NBA came forward and said that De'Aaron Fox's game-tying layup to make the historic comeback should not have counted.
You know what? But it did.
And the Astros are still the World Series champions. What can you do?
And those are your Logan Regional Medical Center keys to the second half. Remember, the key to your health care is with Logan Regional Medical Center, where they offer a wide range of surgical services. No need to travel far when you can get the medical attention you need close to home. Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you. Nathan and I are going to step aside for a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll start the second half of action here from Willie Acres Arena. You're listening to Logan Wildcat basketball action right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
Think that after an accident, you'll have to pay $500 for your deductible. The truth, at Allstate, you could pay $0. Allstate gives you $100 off your deductible the day you sign up. Then another $100 off every year you don't have an accident. Let the good hands reward your safe driving with a deductible that goes away. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services, founded in 1975 by Riley Joe Evans, is a full-service funeral provider, offering services that respect all faiths, personal preferences, and financial considerations. They are the only funeral home in Boone, Lincoln, Logan, and Mingo counties with its own crematory. For more information, contact Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services at 304-855-3232 or visit www.evans-funeral-home.com or like Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services on Facebook to see their updated obituary information.
Logan Physical Therapy wants to help you. Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Come to Logan Physical Therapy and Doug Hibbs will provide a thorough, careful evaluation and create a comprehensive treatment program that will get you back on your feet. Logan Physical Therapy, turning setbacks into comebacks.
I'm Tanya Crum, Director of Acute Inpatient Rehab. Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wright, surgical podiatrist from Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you.
I'm Romel Mitchell, Executive Secretary. Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you.
Thank you for trusting your care at
Logan Regional Medical Center. Always here for you.
Welcome back here to Willie Acres Arena. James Barker and Nathan Bush with you as we thank Terry Buckley back in the WVW studios, along with Butch Mounts, our producer here on Video Productions. We thank you for watching and listening to Logan High School basketball here on Video Productions and WVW Radio.
He just showed me the score to the Shady game. Oh, my goodness. Shady Spring beating Liberty Harrison, I believe, is
Liberty Raleigh.
Maybe Liberty Raleigh.
Should be. They're closer. Liberty Raleigh is closer.
Okay, I think it's Liberty.
So what was the final score?
Well, it was like 77-36. The last that I saw.
Tommy Williams did not play.
Oh,
wow! One of Shady's better players, Tommy Williams, not in the lineup.
Chapmanville is leading Scott 28-23 at the half. So similar to what we've got here.
Yeah, so that shows you how close this section is going to be and what wars you're going to see in the semifinals. Glick with it. Hayner gets it inside early. No, tipped away, stolen. So the first possession for Logan in the second half, not a good one. Jackson gives it back. Devin Hatfield starting the second half. Three on the way. A friendly shooter's roll for Devin Hatfield and cuts the Logan lead to 2.
Got the roll and the bounce off the front of the iron there.
25-23. Logan leads by 2. Early, curl screen, jumper at the foul line, back rim, no good. Rebound out to Williamson. Another offensive rebound for Logan here tonight. Williamson, pass, tip, stolen away. Back-to-back turnovers for Logan. And now the Miners with a chance to take the lead or tie here on this possession.
Logan cannot afford to come out flat here to start the second half.
Hatfield with it. Gives it off to his older brother, Drew. Gets a high screen from May. Pull-up jumper for Drew. Back rim off the glass, actually. No good. Rebound early.
Good defense by Noah Cook.
Early. Thought about the three. Gets it inside to Hayner. On the block. Spin move in the lane. And Mitchell Hayner continues his scoring ways here in this one. As, it's a kick. That's going to be a...
That's a turnover.
That is a turnover because Jackson threw it in.
Yeah, he threw it in. That was a purposeful kick to prevent Williamson from getting the ball and just laying it up. So smart play by Jackson, actually.
It was a turnover that could have been disastrous, but now at least they get to have a defensive chance to stop Logan here.
Yeah, it was a good play, though, for him because he really saved 2 points there.
Early in the corner, almost went out of bounds with it. Now inside to Hayner, back outside. No, excuse me, that was Williamson. Now back outside to Hayner. Early with it, as he'll dribble back out to reset for Logan's offense. 27-23, 6:20 to go. Cook, three from the left corner, no good. Rebound, May, as Blankenship will bring it up the floor for the Miners.
Cook's had about 3 threes that should have dropped but haven't tonight. He's had good looks.
Devin with it, guarded by Glick. Hatfield dribbles to the right side, and the pass goes through the hands of Colton Blankenship out of bounds.
Must have been some popcorn in the locker room.
Yeah.
A little butter on that. I can't tell you how easy that is to do, to try to just start moving without the basketball.
I thought you were going to talk about getting too much butter on your hands after eating popcorn.
If you look at me, you would know that.
5:50 to go here in the third quarter. 27-23, Logan leads by 4. Hayner with it, gets it to Early. Early, double teamed, fakes the pass, spin, fade away. That's Kobe.
That was Kobe.
but could not make the shot. 27-23, 4-point lead. Back the other way. May, three from the left side is good. Justin May, his second field goal of the game. It's a 1-point Logan lead as Blankenship picks up the foul to slow down Logan after the secondary break.
Logan just lost a man in transition there, James. That's all that was. Everybody got back on defense, and somebody didn't find their man, and while they didn't find their man, it was May who knocked down a three. That's the dangers of man-to-man defense. You can lose your guy sometimes.
Early with it. Gets it to Glick, and Glick almost turned it over, but Hayner fights it and gets it. Williamson drives in, kicks off to Cook. Cook, three on the way, gets it to go.
That's got to feel good.
Yeah, Noah Cook's first points of the game, and he had a bunch that looked good, Nathan. Just that's the first one to go.
Sometimes you just got to keep firing until they fall because he's had good looks. None of them were bad shots.
30-26, under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Both teams playing very well on the defensive end. Drew Hatfield with it. Still with it. Dribbles left baseline. Spin move in the lane, and he traveled.
Mingo setting up their offense, James, doesn't have a lot of off-ball movement. They're doing a lot of isolation, just letting Drew Hatfield go to work. If somebody would cut to the basket, they may have a wide-open layup.
Yeah, we see a lot of high ball screens from them, but other than that, not a lot of movement off the ball like you mentioned.
You don't even see an underneath screen.
Early. Left corner, got his defender in the air. Now triple teamed, Euro step, chop up. No, you're going to call a walk. I thought Early may have gotten away with that there because that's where you get in the area of that jump stop, Euro step type move, but they call a travel.
James Harden would have got away with that.
Absolutely.
David Early did not.
Long three for May. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Williamson underneath, and he'll push it up ahead. Williamson drives all the way in, coast to coast. Couldn't get the layup to go, but he'll go to the foul line to shoot two.
And you can see the frustration in Early. He's really upset that he is not getting a look because he wants to break that record tonight. And maybe, James, this could be he's trying maybe a little too hard to score and do too much. Now, he's done a good job passing, but he may be trying too hard to break that record.
Williamson misses the first. No subs at the scores table, so the court stays status quo.
Mitchell Hayner gets a nice shot of water there. Take it when you can.
Absolutely. Williamson goes 1 of 2 from the line. 31-26, 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Logan led 25-20 at halftime.
Now you're seeing a lot of off-ball movement from Mingo.
Absolutely. Now a high ball screen. Hatfield drives. Good bounce pass. Goes off the foot early. Not a kick, though. It's Glick with it back the other way. Glick tried to get it to Early, but Hatfield read the lane perfectly.
Drew knew that was coming.
Devin with it. Drives in. Did he get fouled? No, but they'll give possession to the Miners as we'll now see two subs come in as Jarris Jackson checks back into the game for the Miners. And Carson Kirk into the lineup for Logan.
Well, we got a heck of a ball game here tonight, James. This has been a good one so far, and the referee has just put the ball down, said somebody come get it.
No, not wasting any time, and this has been a quick-moving game so far.
Not a lot of fouls either. Nobody in foul trouble.
Devin Hatfield with it, guarded by Carson Kirk. Devin, head fakes, jumper, fade away, front rim, no good. Rebound, Noah Cook.
Excellent defense from Kirk. He was right in his back pocket.
Hayner with it. Dribbles in the paint. Jump stop, got bumped, and they're going to call the foul. They're going to say, is it 2 shots? I believe so. So Hayner's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And the physicality of Mitchell Hayner tonight has proved very important as we look at our replay on video productions of Hayner driving in.
Goes for that jump stop there and just catches what looked like a shoulder, but misses the first free throw.
As we'll see Trey Brown tonight for the first time.
And there's nothing that drives a coach or a fan crazier than a missed free throw at any level.
And Hayner misses the second. Rebound controlled by the Miners. So a chance for Logan to stretch their lead there. They come up empty. 31-26, 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play.
And Kirk's now on Hatfield.
Devin drives, shot up, layup is good. Devin Hatfield, 5 now here in the second half. He had 8 in the first half, 13 tonight for the sophomore.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah, you can tell he is gassed after that one too. Early, drives in. Gets it in the corner. Cook gets bumped, drives baseline, now kicks it out. 3 for Mitchell Hayner, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and will go to the Miners.
It seems like right now both teams are just physically exhausted from the pace that's been played in this game on defense, and that could be where the Wildcats have an advantage. They've got a deep bench. Slack is back in the game, and Cameron Hensley is in the game. Of course, they've just had Trey Brown check in for the first time.
And it's the first time this season we have seen David Early frustrated on the floor.
Yeah. Mingo Central's done a good job of slowing him down since the early part of the game.
Drew Hatfield, good head fake, and Jackson thought about the dunk, lost it, got his rebound back, goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. Well, that couldn't work out better there for Jackson, who skied for the jam, realized he wasn't going to get it, tried to lay it up, and then just kind of manhandled his way to that offensive rebound for the bucket.
Yeah, he could tie the ball game right here, James, as that was a huge play for Mingo.
Foul shot is good. We have a tie game, 2:13 to go here in the third quarter. Logan 31, Mingo 31. Early drives in, shot up, no good, misses the layup, gets his own rebound, goes up and is fouled. And Early will try to get his first points since the first quarter here at the line in the third.
You could tell when that ball touched his hands on the inbounds, there wasn't nobody else taking that shot. And that is what great players do. They see the moment and they attack it. And that's what David Early just did.
Early at the line makes the first to give Logan a 1-point lead back. Mingo Central has led one time here tonight. They led 15-14 in the second quarter. Early makes the second, 33-31. Or excuse me, 30. That's correct, 33-31.
6 points away from the record.
Correct. Blankenship with it, drives in. Up top, Jackson thought about the three, guarded by Hensley. Now we'll go to work. Isolation, elbow jumper, air balls, no good. Blankenship rebounds, but throws it right to Early as he tried to save it from going out of bounds. Early, skip pass up ahead. Three from Kirk, no good. Rebound tipped by Slack, he got it. To Brown now. Brown to Early. Long three for David. Back rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Finally controlled by the Miners.
I actually like that shot from Early.
Blankenship drives in. He got contact from Brown there. You saw Trey kind of hook him as he went in the lane, and he'll be called on the floor. I like that shot from Early. I thought he should have shot it in rhythm.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking about it just a little bit too much.
Sometimes that moment of hesitation is what causes it. You know what they say, he who hesitates, what happens to him.
Yeah. Devin Hatfield with it, left corner, looks inside, gets it inside to Drew Hatfield. He works, fadeaway jumper for Drew Hatfield after the contact.
And the Logan crowd wanted an offensive foul on that, and looked like Drew kind of lowered the shoulder a little bit, but the refs let it go.
33 all, 1 minute to go in the third. Slack dribbles to the left elbow, now backs it up. Hensley, floater in the lane, partially blocked, rebound to the Miners. Here comes Devin Hatfield with it. Hatfield guarded by Slack. He'll pull it back out. Now we'll go to the left side.
Look at Drew underneath fighting with Carson Kirk in the post.
Fade away again for Hatfield. Front of the rim, no good. Early with the rebound. He'll try to push it ahead. Early splits one, splits two, and they're going to call Jackson on the foul as he held him there.
I actually like the foul from Jackson.
I do too. Because if he got by Jackson, I thought it was an easy two for Logan.
It was, and Jackson did a good job there of just kind of slowing Early up, and now Logan has to take it off and set it up at half court. But, man, Drew Hatfield and Carson Kirk underneath were absolutely battling in a post-up position as Drew was trying to get there and get the position, but Kirk did a good job of holding his ground.
Early with it. Guarded by Hatfield. Under 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Early lost his footing. Now outside to Trey Brown. Three on the way for Brown. No good. Rebound Cameron Hensley. Tipped around, though, and stolen away by Wellman. Physicality picking up here right now in Willie Akers Arena. 10 seconds to go the third quarter. Devin Hatfield with it. He'll drive. Pull up three for Devin. It's short. Rebound Trey Brown, and he stepped on the timeline. And Mingo Central will have possession underneath their own basket with 2.3 seconds to go.
And that's an extra possession that Mingo Central didn't need. With 2 seconds left, they have got a chance to take the lead heading into the fourth with the momentum.
33 all here in the third quarter. Mingo Central with the ball underneath their own basket. Blankenship trying to inbound, gets it to May. Jumper, good. Justin May at the buzzer. And Mingo Central takes their second lead of the game as we head into the fourth quarter as they lead Logan 35-33. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Logan Wildcat basketball action right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
season at Thornhill Mitsubishi, serving up 0% APR for 72 months on 2019 Eclipse Cross, $20,770, $7,900 off 2019 Outlander PHEV and 2019 Outlander Sport. Wow, $15,750.
At Farmer Climate Campbell, we pride ourselves on providing classic service.
You get a firm that's concerned about you, your family, as well as the legal process.
We combine the newest technology and digital tools.
With our 35 years of experience,
to help you get more than the insurance company wants to offer.
Traditional service,
contemporary techniques.
It'll never go out of style.
Call 346-5990.
Steve, is that your car?
No, it's a rental.
It's that magical time of year, Thornhill Mitsubishi's year-end sales event with brand new Mitsubishi models for under $20,000. Get the perfect gift that's safe, reliable, and affordable. Let Thornhill Mitsubishi make it happen. Make the holidays magical. Put Thornhill Mitsubishi at the top of your wish list.
James Barker, Nathan Bush with you as Mingo Central has the lead and the basketball to start the fourth quarter. 35-33. Devin Hatfield with it. Head fakes. Thought about the shot. Now kicks it outside to May. May just had the jumper at the end of the third quarter to give Mingo Central only their second lead of the game. Drew Hatfield drives. Head fakes. Back outside. May wide open three. Front rim no good. Early Skies for the rebound over Blankenship. Early in transition. Drives in. Got bumped. And they'll keep it with Logan. And that's a call Early has gotten this year. And tonight he just hasn't.
I'm really surprised there was no foul call there. Really am.
Williamson will inbound. Glick, three from the corner, no good. Rebound Noah Cook. Cook, turnaround jumper, right baseline is good.
Good shot from Noah Cook. Nice, and the offensive boards are piling up for the Wildcats. They have got to take advantage of them. They've done a good job other than this last couple-minute stretch on defense.
Hatfield gives it across to his older brother, Drew. Drew with it. Swings it across the three-point line to the left side as Devin Hatfield has it. Hatfield drives in. They're going to call a block. Nope. Call the charge. Good job by Garrett Williamson. Set his feet, drew the charge, and Logan gets their possession back.
And that's the right call, James. He had his feet set. He had position and took the contact and just fell. Smart play, and now Logan has a chance to go back on top.
35 all, under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. We've seen a great game between these two clubs that could meet again in sectional play.
Anybody could meet in sectional play.
Right now, Chapmanville only up 7 in the third quarter against Scott. Back outside, good extra pass. Williamson drives in, up and under, layup is good for the young freshman, Garrett Williamson.
Finding the extra man on that pass, and they let May leak out.
May jumper rattles out, no good. Early the rebound. This is not the pace that Mingo Central wants.
No, it's not.
Early with it. Drives in, spins, got bumped, and a block there from Hatfield. And he got an extra glare, but not a tee.
I've seen some players give some looks in my day. That look right there that Devin Hatfield gave that official, he didn't say anything because if he would have, I'm sure he would have got teed up.
So Early at the line. Needed 14 tonight, has 8, now 9. So 5 more for Early to break the all-time boys scoring record at Logan High School.
If he breaks it tonight, he's earned it.
Absolutely.
He's had to work for every point he's got tonight.
Makes the second. 10 points for Early. 4 more to go for his record, but he'd rather keep this 4-point Logan lead and the Wildcats get a victory. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 39-35. Pull-up shot for Wellman off the top of the backboard out of bounds. And that was a rushed shot there for Mingo Central.
Coach Elkins was trying to say the ball was tipped, which is why it was so far off. Referee disagrees. And this one, James, coming down to the wire here.
Cook with it, right side. Tells Early to cut. Gets Early to the high post. Now Hayner with it, top of the key.
They're trying to free Early up.
They are. Early, top of the key, guarded by Hatfield. Head fakes, behind the back, step back jumper. Got the bucket and the foul.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Woo! My God. I'm sorry. That was incredible. Check out this Kinzel Law Office replay on Video Productions. Oh, my goodness. You can't coach that.
No.
You cannot coach that. Unbelievable.
Just a beautiful shot by Early. Chance for a three-point play here. Makes the foul shot. 1 point away is David Early for breaking the boys' all-time record.
He's
and Logan
tied it now.
Now a 7-point lead.
That was one of the most unbelievable shots I've ever seen.
Jackson with it as he's checked back in for the Miners. Top of the key now to Blankenship. They're going to call a foul there on Williamson, a reach in. That's the right call.
It was. Logan's kind of picked up the momentum here, though, James. Down 2, they've went on a 9-0 run here to start the fourth quarter.
Speaking of picking up momentum, Chapmanville now leads Scott by 12, 44-32 after 3. 3 from Devin Hatfield, left corner, good. Man, he has been on fire tonight.
Man, what a battle we've seen tonight. This has been a great ball game.
42-38, 5 minutes to go here from Willie Acres Arena. Early inside reverse layup, that'll do it. As Early picks up his 15th point of the game, I'm sure they're going to say something after the next dead ball. Fadeaway jumper from Hatfield, no good. And we'll see if Zach Green gets it across half court, maybe to take a timeout. No, he's going to keep things going.
He likes the momentum right now, James. He's trying to win a ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Early 3 on the way, no good. Rebound underneath. Controlled by Blankenship. 6-point lead for Logan, 44-38. Hatfield calling for a screen. He gets it. Dribbles in, now gives it off. Early kicked that ball. He finally got it. As we have a dead ball.
I think you're just going to see this. They're going to let this play out. This is too close of a ball game to stop, I think.
We'll see. There's a discussion with the scores table, the official book, and the clock operator. So no hold up right now. 4:15 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear an announcement here in a little bit. And you'll hear this place go crazy.
Absolutely, and deservedly so.
Absolutely. Witnessing history. Congratulations to David Early.
Blankenship with it. Guarded by Williamson. Blankenship gets free, gets it inside to Wellman. His shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, but tipped out by Early. Early now up ahead with it. Glick underneath, but Early will drive it in himself. Fadeaway jumper, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound and a foul called on Logan. And Early knows that probably wasn't the best shot. Zach Green stares at him and says, think just a little bit better there as we see the replay here on Video Production.
This is the record-breaking basket right there as Early goes up and under. And congratulations out to David Early for the all-time record. And there's a timeout.
There's the timeout. 30-second timeout as Zach Green will talk to his club. We haven't heard anything official so far.
Well, if somebody would know, it'd be Justin Turner.
Absolutely.
And here you see the 3 from Devin Hatfield on Video Productions. Beautiful jump shot from the corner. And this one's far from over. This is just a 2-possession ball game with 3:43 to go. Logan leads 44-38.
Yeah, and the way Devin Hatfield has played for the Mingo Central Miners tonight has been very impressive.
Yeah, and the thing is, James, if you get Drew Hatfield, maybe, he scores a few more buckets, or you get Jackson who's able to score a few more buckets. So we'll see.
Mingo Central struggles to inbound the ball. Jackson finally with it near half court. As P.J. Kahn, the scorekeeper for the Logan Wildcats, is sending us word that they will not stop the game tonight for the crowning of David Early's achievement. Too close of a basketball game, and it just got a little bit closer. Drew Hatfield with the bucket and the foul as he'll go to the line to try to cut it to a one-possession game.
Drew Hatfield, you want to talk about a kid that knows how to play big in this building. Drew Hatfield knows how to win here as a member of this Wildcat squad, and he just goes behind the back and takes Cook, and one of the only times he's got the better of Cook tonight.
Yeah. Only 8 points tonight for Drew Hatfield. This one could be number 9, and it's a big one. Cuts it to a one-possession game with 3:26 to go here in the fourth quarter of play.
Even if you don't have the best game, if you can draw the best defender and open up your other guys to get better, you're still being a part of the game.
Timeout for Zach Green. 3:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Full timeout. We'll do the same. 44-41, Logan leads. We'll step aside for a break. You're listening to Logan Wildcat basketball action right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
Drive home your new Mitsubishi for less with special pricing for everyone on remaining 2019 models. Get in with last call savings on brand new Mitsubishi models as low as $11,115, like this 2019 Mirage G4, over $8,000 in total savings.
Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services, founded in 1975 by Riley Joe Evans, is a full-service funeral provider, offering services that respect all faiths, personal preferences, and financial considerations. They are the only funeral home in Boone, Lincoln, Logan, and Mingo counties with its own crematory. For more information, contact Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services at 304-855-3232 or visit www.evans-funeral-home.com or like Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services on Facebook to see their updated obituary information.
The adventure starts now. Go Thornhill and drive home a brand new Mitsubishi SUV today with ultimate savings on 2019 Outlander, $9,700 off, and 2019 Outlander PHEV, $8,400 off. New SUVs waiting for you. Thornhill Mitsubishi has what you're looking for.
Back here at Willie Acres Arena, James Barker and Nathan Bush, and got some words of wisdom from our producer, Butch Mounts.
Sit down under the learning tree, James Barker.
Yeah, that's right.
The big cat Ernie Ladd would say.
3:10 to go. Logan with possession and a three-point lead. Early skip past the Cook, extra pass to Slack. Right corner three for the freshman, no good. Rebound early underneath, gets the bucket up and good. Early with another field goal. He has 15 now tonight. 17 now tonight.
And that was another offensive rebound. Logan has been dominating on the offensive glass.
Good defensive play from Williamson up ahead to early. Missed the layup, though, and it goes out. It'll go back to Mingo Central.
Early had to take off a step too early because he wasn't able to dribble. If he'd have been able to dribble, he'd had an easy layup. But he had to take just the 2 steps, and because of that, he was off when he took off. That's why he missed that layup.
46-41, 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. This is a big possession for Mingo Central. Devin Hatfield makes a count. Layup on the drive.
He's so swifty. He can just get through and weave his way. He's like driving a small car in traffic.
You would know about that.
Boy, would I.
46-43, 2:10 to go. Early with it, top of the key, guarded by Drew Hatfield. Williamson drives baseline, skip past the Hayner on the other side. Pull-up jumper for Hayner off the back of the rim. No good. 2 minutes to go, and Mingo Central with another chance here, Nathan, to close this to a 1-point game or to tie it.
And Hayner's shot was on line, just too much on it.
Devin with it. Hatfield, step back three, wide open, front rim, no good. Rebound tipped all the way out to Cook as he'll dribble it out, and now Logan will try to have a long offensive possession here.
Will they?
Will they? Early fadeaway, rattles out, no good. Zach Green irate.
Yes, he's so mad right now.
May with it. Now back outside to Drew Hatfield, and that's just a shot that Early's got to know. They don't need that shot right there. They need the run clock.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what Zach Green's so upset about, is Stan Elkins calls a full timeout. We'll do the same. 46-43. Logan leads by 3, but it's Mingo Central ball when we come back. You're listening to Logan Wildcat basketball action right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
Stores knows West Virginia. But what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives.
FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Foul called immediately as we head back to action. It was a drive by Drew Hatfield. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Logan a 3-point lead with 70 seconds to go.
And if you're Logan, you can't afford to foul with the clock stopped and you can't afford to foul stopping the clock to give Mingo Central a chance to score with no time coming off.
Hatfield able to rattle home the first. Drew's 10th point of the game finally coming at the 1:10 mark here in the fourth quarter. Can he cut the Logan lead to one on this shot? He does. 46-45. And we have had a great one here tonight in a very fast-paced game from a time management perspective.
Yeah, I mean, we've been an hour and 10 minutes. This game's already at the end.
Early gives it off to Hayner, top of the key, over to Williamson. Logan not necessarily wanting a quick shot here.
Make him foul you. That's what you got to do here, James.
Early drives in. Good pass inside to Slack as he got the layup to go.
And that's the shot you want if you're Logan. An easy layup and a good move from Early and facilitates fine Slack. And now if you're Logan, you got to play defense.
48-45, 30 seconds to play, and Stan Elkins wants another timeout. We'll keep things here. Update from Scott High School. Chapmanville leading Scott 51-44, just under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Another close ball game there. Is Skyhawks, man, you got to watch them.
They got some athletes.
That they do. I'm really impressed with Jagger Bell.
Yeah, John Hamilton, the guard. They make an impressive 1-2 duo. Yeah. We will see them later on in February as they come down to Chapmanville to take on the Tigers.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one. And
speaking of fun ones, we'll have a fun one next Tuesday, I believe.
I believe it's you and Chris on the call for that one.
It will. I'm sure we can find you a seat if you want to come on down.
Wow, aren't you sweet?
I could have said my lap, but aside from the point,
I don't want you to be in traction.
3-point game here at Willie Akers Arena. Logan 48, Mingo Central 45. Again, the Tigers now an update, lead by 6, 51-45, 2:37 to go at Scott High School. But right here, we've got a good one. 30 seconds to go. Mingo Central gets the inbound. Drew Hatfield with it, guarded by Noah Cook as he's been most of the night. Devin guarded by Slack. Devin drives right baseline, picks up his dribble, gives it outside to Drew. Drew's got a 3 attempt on the way. It's good! Drew Hatfield is tied at 15 seconds to go, and Zach Green takes the timeout. 14.2 to go. A huge shot from the senior, Drew Hatfield.
And here's the Kinzel Law of replay on Video Productions. Hatfield dribbles, gets the ball, early switches, early over pursues. Hatfield knocks it down. And the biggest issue I'm seeing right here, James, is that's a great shot. And that's a shot that Drew Hatfield can make. Did they leave too much time for Logan? 14.2, you got to shoot it because it was there. But now they've left Logan with 14 seconds to draw up a play. They've got, in my opinion, the best scorer in the state of West Virginia, in David Early. Do you go to Early here? He's a senior. He's the leader. Not the best night for him overall, but he's came on here in the fourth. Do you go to him, or do you maybe use him as a decoy and maybe try and find a Mitchell Hayner who's been wide open tonight?
One of my good coaching friends, Rob Dowell, taught me this a long time ago. In these situations, you don't think plays, you think players.
Very true. This is, not to try to set the scene here, but this is a Kobe Bryant moment.
It is.
This is a Mamba moment if I've ever seen it. And
48 all. Logan with the basketball to try to win the game. Early will have it, and he's going to pull it out. We're going to see a high ball screen, 9 seconds to go. 7 to go. Early gets it. double team, triple team, spins in the lane, left-hand layup, it's good! David Early just took it over in the final seconds, and we almost have a miracle toss-in at the end of the game. But wow, what a finish, what a moment. David Early, what can he do? He's your all-time leading scorer in Logan High School boys basketball history. And we look at the replay on video productions, just a beautiful spin in the lane and the left-hand finish for the win.
Unbelievable. What a ball game. Unreal. And then, I tell you what, the shot down here from, I don't know, was it Blankenship that threw the half-court heave or the three-quarter court heave? It came a hair of going in.
It hit the front of the rim, rolled up the back of the backboard, and then just came right back out.
Oh.
What a game. What a finish here from Willie Acres Arena here tonight. The Logan Wildcats victorious over Mingo Central 50-48. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll have all the stats and analysis for you of this classic here from Willie Acres Arena. You're listening to Logan Wildcat basketball action right here on WVOW and Video Productions.
Think that after an accident, you'll have to pay $500 for your deductible. The truth, at Allstate, you could pay $0. Allstate gives you $100 off your deductible the day you sign up. Then another $100 off every year you don't have an accident. Let the good hands reward your safe driving with a deductible that goes away. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services, founded in 1975 by Riley Joe Evans, is a full-service funeral provider, offering services that respect all faiths, personal preferences, and financial considerations. They are the only funeral home in Boone, Lincoln, Logan, and Mingo counties with its own crematory. For more information, contact Evans Funeral Home and Cremation Services at 304-855